Hey guys, come on in. So this is our living room. One of the reasons why we picked this layout was because of this living room. We needed the two couches, and both of these couches fold out to, I think, full size beds. So Jason has two kids that come and visit us periodically, and we needed beds for them. So both of these couches fold out to beds. And then of course we got the what I call the old man recliners, the theater seating, and these lounge out. They have a heat, they have massagers and all that stuff. But I do have a question. This is the battle of the bristles. So what does everyone do with their protective cover, Thomas Paine plastic liner?
I'm going to tell you what everybody does. Everybody leaves it on. Because I feel like if the back of your legs, and maybe just because I'm a mechanic, so this is how I think, if the back of your legs are dirty, you're going to rub the back of your calf or whatever where it sits on the cushion of the seat of the leg rest, and it's going to get disgusting.
I think it looks cheap, and I think it should go, and I'm about what it looks like. And if you're a mechanic and you're dirty, go shower.
Oh, there's no air quotations.
Or put a towel or a sheet or blanket down. Anyways, throw it in the comments below. What would you do? Keep them or remove them? Because I want to know. So anyways, moving on. This is our entertainment center. We got the fireplace, which we are in Florida, and we use it for show. And boom, show. And our awesome dog, Winter, I think enjoys it. And that's all that matters.
Nice little ambiance for him when he's sleeping.
Yeah. Moving on. Let me climb over our dog. Oh, another second reason why we got this big old living room is because we do have our greyhound who sleeps 95% of the day. So we have to make sure he's nice and comfortable and we have enough room for him. Moving on. We love that we have a view. We get to see, you know, the campground or the area that we're searching or looking at, or what's the word I'm looking for?
Staying?
Staying? Whatever.
Researching.
Researching. Yeah. I do make up words all the time, so.
Once a week.
Bear with me. So we do love this feature when we want to watch TV. Obviously we can pull it up, but I love the fact that when we're not watching TV, which is probably the majority of the time, 80% of the time that we're here, so I do like the fact that we do get a view. And then I have my house plants. Fast forward, fast forward, fast forward. We do get some awesome mood lighting with our dimmers. I'm not sure if you can see much with the shade up, but they just kind of on or off We got plenty of storage. We got side storage everywhere, honestly. There's things that aren't even filled, like, well, that one is, but that one is not. And huge. It's a huge room. It's a huge room. And this guy's happy, and that's all that matters. Alright, now on to the kitchen. Alright, so this is our kitchen. This is probably my favorite part of the Grand Design that we chose, and it's not because of the cooking, it's because of the wet bar. We have a wet bar, a second sink, which I honestly will have to say I really didn't think was going to be necessary or used that much, but we have actually used it probably just as much as a regular sink, mainly because we do have our coffee over here, so we use it every day to make our coffee, and just minor stuff, you know. I'm not really sure. I actually fill the dog bowl with it and stuff, but it's actually welcoming, I will say. We do have the beverage cooler. Our very dirty garbage.
That's what it's for. It's a trash can. You don't hide nothing.
Storage. A very cool little like sink, you know. So if you want to do dishes, right there. We use that for our silverware, and then our coffee filters and koozies, coffee cups, extra cups, barware, and then our normal day cups and plates, bowls, stuff like that. So.
And I don't know if you can tell, but it also has wine glass holders.
Which I will be looking for, like some cool plastic.
2 rows on each side.
Wine glasses of some sort. We have our light, huge pantry. So plenty of storage. We've got 3 drawers that I use for whatever. Things might change in the future, who knows. I use this for like our pans, stuff like that. So we got the Grand Design 382WB-R. R being residential. So we have the residential stove, which I am super stoked about, mainly because you can fit a turkey in here if you want. The last camper we had, it was like this big. So now we have an actual residential stove, so I'm stoked about that. 4 burners. We have our large convection microwave, which is awesome. And we have the French door style residential fridge, which is huge. Huge for us.
Huge.
Huge. It's so huge. And then not to mention the pull-out freezer, which I absolutely love. Oh, and ice maker. So all of those that love ice maker. So very cool. We have our island, and then also they both come up, and then you have the double sink. And the cool thing they did here was it's a double sink, but they made the middle very shallow, so if you need it to be all the way full, you actually have that option, which is pretty cool. So love that. We have kind of like this hutch buffet thing going on here. It's kind of a mixture of things for us. We have a lot of kitchen stuff, bowls and pans and all kinds of stuff in here. But we kind of use this more of like our office kind of thing. We have our keys and important stuff, our junk drawer. We've got extra storage here, the fuse panel. Here's our, what do you call that, babe?
It's our convenience center.
Convenience center.
So this camper, this fifth wheel has 5 slides, and you only see 4 buttons. So slide 1, which is right here, is going to do both of your kitchen slides, your left hand and your right hand slides. So that's slide 1. Slide 2 is going to be your forward left hand slide in your living room. Slide 3 is your forward right hand slide. And then slide 4, which is right here, is going to be where we go back in a minute, and that's your bedroom slide. So that's why we have 5 slides but only 4 buttons. And outside there's actually some valves that you can turn to turn off one of the two slides on slide 1. So if you only want to move out one side of the kitchen, you can do so. We also have freshwater heater tank, a gray tank heater, and a black tank heater. And then also porch light, awning light, and your floodlight. I don't know what the DS stands for, but floodlight, and that's on the back side, passenger side, I guess you could say, of the fifth wheel.
Yeah. Anyway, so it's kind of like our little hutchy area. So here we have our dinette, which is on a slide also. This is our second slide in the kitchen, and it does come with 4 chairs. These ones are like the stationary chairs. We have also 2 more chairs that are fold up, and we keep them down in the pass-through, so that way when we have them we can use them. There's a little extra leaf right here. We do actually use this quite a bit. I didn't think we would. We use it you know, to eat obviously, but also to do some of our like computer stuff. So here's another battle of the bristles that I have. I really
just full of them today.
would love to put a little rug right here to add some character and, you know, make it a little bit more homey. And I think like some colorful rug would make it really pop out and stand. Jason, on the other hand,
hold
says
on,
no.
let me hear my. All right, here's my side. Look how nice this floor looks, and
It's
look
beautiful.
at those. Let me do my side. Quit trying to sway people. And look at those chairs. They got little feet on the bottom of the sliders or whatever, and they slide nice and smooth on that floor. What's gonna happen when you put a rug under there is the chairs aren't gonna slide worth of crap, and I'm gonna have to like shimmy it, you know. And now I barely got a butt at all, and now I'm gonna have to shake it to move the chair back and forth. I want to sit and be able to slide nice and comfortable.
Anyways,
I'm just saying.
I say a nice little colorful rug would be awesome. So what do you think? Put it in the comments below if you think rug or
Nobody puts a rug under a table.
rug. Thank you. Welcome to the bedroom. Come on in.
Nerd.
Okay, so I think I'm on my 3rd reason why I love this model is the bedroom / bathroom. This is like your ultimate couple's bedroom. I feel like you have a legit master bedroom suite in my opinion. So first of all, I love the farm doors. I wanted those in our sticks and bricks. We didn't get that, but now I have them in our 5th wheel, so I'm super stoked about that. It's huge. This does have, well, ours actually did come with a king mattress. Everyone knows you upgrade your king mattress because they suck. So we already knew we were gonna upgrade that. We already had our Betty's queen bedding set, which I absolutely love. So we went with the queen mattress. Honestly, I love the extra room. With the king, if you prefer the king, I mean, it was still like good room.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
I wouldn't say it wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't bad.
I personally, we sleep close, so the queen made more sense in our opinion, and I love the extra room, especially because I'm a bed maker. I probably have to make my bed every single day. I don't care if it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I will make the bed. So it just makes it feel clean to me. But so yeah, so I just love this space. Also, we have the French doors going to the bathroom, and look how big the bathroom is. So huge. Once again, we have the double sinks, a his and her sink. We have a huge shower with the, well, that's a new noise. Not sure what's going on there, but anyways, we have the we have the seat for us ladies. We can shave our legs or sit down. We have the 4-head shower, which is awesome. I'm short, so I actually prefer the detachable nozzle, and that's usually what I use, to be honest. Plenty of storage. We've got 2 drawers here. We kind of do a his and hers, his, hers, and then I actually, this is kind of like, you know, our toilet stuff, and then our beach towels. And then we have our soap and kind of whatnots, extra towels, and then our vitamin cabinet. We're not crazy. Plenty of room in the toilet. I mean, lots and lots of room. And then I chose, so we do have the option for a washer and dryer. Right now we're stationary. We don't see the point. Eventually, maybe down the road, we might get one. But as of now, I use this as my closet. So that is my main closet, and we actually have our laundry on the bottom. Jason actually has the other storage for his shirts and pants. We share the drawers. We have a hers and a his, and then he has more space here. We do have a TV, and I'm not gonna lie, half the time we forget that it's here.
Yeah, like every day.
We never really are, we're not a bed TV kind of watchers. I do like the fact of having the option. You know, maybe if you're sick or just, you know, want to cozy in the bed, I guess. Maybe we're just not used to it, so we don't ever think about it. But that's cool, it's already in here. I like the fact that everything is like symmetrical, is that the word? But even, I like that. We have plenty of storage underneath this bed, and then also the one thing that we really love is the slide out, and we have our shoes, and you can literally just slide out, take your shoes, and put them on. And we really love that, to be honest. Okay, so a cool thing that we have in our bedroom is we have this extra, on top of our dresser, this little secret storage panel. There's nothing in it right now, but we did move from a very tiny camper into this big one. So we have plenty of room to grow. But it's very cool that we do have this. And we actually have another one inside. So let me go ahead and show you. We have also another one in that hutch that I was talking about. We have the on the hutch slash buffet slash office credenza, or whatever you want to call it. There's another little secret hiding spot. So it's very cool. I mean, there's so much like storage in here. There's so many little nooks and crannies. This is to us like the most perfect layout. We actually were looking at the 390 RK, I believe, but we could not find one. And I think it's 390 RK, the rear kitchen. But you know, sometimes things happen for a reason, and I'm super excited because I'm thinking that this was probably the best layout for us, especially if you're a couple. And we're a couple with, well, for me, stepkids. So we have kids that frequent, you know, are staying. And so they have a whole room. And another cool thing we didn't mention is we have a privacy curtain. So they can literally open this. Ugh, and they have privacy.
So we've seen a lot of forward living room fifth wheel setups that don't have privacy curtains. So this was kind of another, I wouldn't say huge selling point, but it is nice for when the kids are over here that they have that much more privacy, you know, on their own. So
we think they'll like it.
Yeah, for sure. Another thing we didn't really talk about is this. I'm not sure if you can see this very well on the GoPro or not, but this is your Lippert home system. One control is what it's called. And from here you can do a lot of things. It's kind of redundant actually, and that's why I don't really care about it. It's kind of redundant from this because this has your awnings and your slides and all your other stuff. Well, this thing does the same thing, but I guess it looks a little fancier. You can do your awnings, your forward and your rear awning. You can check out your leveling right here. And you can even, I don't know if you can see, but there's a little circle inside the circle of the crosshairs, and that shows you how level you are, left, right, front, back, whatever. You can auto hitch. I mean, you can do all your leveling stuff from inside here. Also your awning light, your bedroom light, all your ceilings. You can move all your slides in if you wanted to. And then this same thing, but on your phone, if you have it installed like we do, you can also check your tire pressure. So it has a TPMS system built into it that we have. So we have these little valve stem covers. Basically, they go on the valve stem. They're little caps, and they send the TPMS, the pressure, back to my phone, and I can look at all that through my phone through the Lippert One control. So that's really cool to have while we're driving, or even just sitting stationary to figure out, you know, over the month what our tire pressures are looking like, and you know, make sure we don't have any issues like that.
But you can put it towards your phone, right?
What do you mean?
Like, you can hook that up if you go on the thing. Did you say that already?
That's what I was literally just talking about.
Oh, I thought you were talking about just that thing.
You see how much she listens to me?
I thought you were talking about the control panel.
She was literally sitting right here.
I was in deja.
She was sitting there listening to me talk, and then said, well, what about on your phone?
I'm gonna go hit the wet bar. Thank you. Bye-bye.